Hey everyone, it's Michael and welcome back to Boxmining. So I'd like to say first off, what a mess. This holiday week has been really messy for me because, well, I had to deal with this debacle where YouTube tried for a few days to censor content creators making crypto videos. Now, I'll just give you guys a first-hand account of what happened from my perspective. So let's give you a quick account of what happened. So on the 24th of December, which is Christmas Eve, I received this notice where one of my videos named Daily Angry Koreans Protest Ban, referring to a cryptocurrency ban ironically. This video is removed from YouTube as it has, well, what YouTube claims to be harmful or dangerous content. Usually this is reserved for the sale of nicotine, alcohol, unlicensed medical services, etc. And I can assure you that none of that was going on in this video. But anyways, YouTube chose for this reason to remove this video, and I had to appeal it because, well, yeah, they kind of decided that I was guilty, and now I have to kind of prove that I'm not. Now, it's not just a video deletion, which is kind of scary, but when this happens with YouTube, what happens is that the channel gets a strike. So the entire channel gets a content strike. And when this happens, you get banned from publishing videos for 7 days as kind of a punishment. And this is really designed for, I guess, creators that get really offensive. Like if suddenly I just stripped my clothes off naked and jumped around a little bit. Yeah, that's kind of what it's designed for. It's designed to punish maybe nudity or something crazy like that. But anyways, it got applied to me, and the problem with this strike is that it banned me from publishing videos, but more importantly, there's a 3 strike and you're out policy on YouTube. So this will constitute one of the strikes. More strikes appeared the other day, which is exactly what happened. So you can see the first video that got struck on the 24th of December, that's here. And then the next strike that appeared is on the 25th of December, a new wave of videos got flagged, got removed, and then the strike on my channel. Now, the scary part, of course, is that because these strikes were happening every day and other YouTubers were experiencing it too, it pretty much meant that the entire channel will be deleted in 2 more days. So 2 more strikes, I'm out, the channel will be gone. Which is what's kind of scared the crap out of me, actually, because this channel, not only does it mean a lot to me because I spent a lot of my time building it, but also this community as well, because it wasn't me that was just building it. It was also about a lot of you guys who were like, oh, talk about this, talk about that, or consider this. The knowledge is not built up by just me, but by everyone here. And losing all the videos and losing the entire channel and the community over some stuff that happened in 2018 without any guidance, that's kind of crazy. So that was exactly what happened. It happened to a lot of other cryptocurrency content creators and a lot of communities as well. So let me just bring up this list. Crypto0, he made a big list. That was what's happening. And it almost seemed as if YouTube was planning a strike against cryptocurrency content. Now, luckily we know from the after effect, luckily right now that ban, the reversal, all that happened, that's going to be being completely reversed by YouTube. So kind of no apologies. You just wake up one morning and the videos that were struck were reinstated and the content strikes are removed. So I no longer have any content strikes on this channel. So obviously something went wrong on YouTube, and they went to explain this to be something to do with the algorithm, some very vague reason, no apology letters or anything. They were just like, yeah, some stuff happened, we fixed it, now you should be happy, worship us, kind of like sort of deal. And this whole incident for me personally kind of taught me a few things. So number one, I think I would like to say the community was extremely supportive. We had so many people raising awareness, and YouTube content creators, or the YouTube content team actually responded a lot to these messages, which is great. Without you guys, without the support of this entire community, I don't think YouTube content team would have taken a look at us, and it could have taken a long time for this to happen. Next, it also showed how powerful a centralized force can be. So when it comes to media like this, the fact is that YouTube, they have complete authority in what they can do. In fact, during this whole incident, there's research, and YouTube have also said this bluntly in the past, they're under no obligation to host anyone's videos. So it's just like, you can use them, but yeah, they have the final say on every sort of content on their platform, which is, of course, scary. So yeah, it taught me a lot how centralized power, especially when it comes to video services, and also above that too, Google, the parent company of YouTube, they control so much search flat traffic, they control information flow, and being all centralized in one entity is going to be very dangerous in the future. So that's just a note for myself. Okay, so centralization bad, and I bet everyone's expecting me to jump on the decentralized bandwagon and say, oh, all decentralized services are good. But that's not the case at this current point. Because right now we have the ability to decentralize accounting. So we have kind of Bitcoin being a form of value transfer across nations, across the world in a decentralized fashion. But we're trying to extend that to social media, and it's not as easy as just putting the tech in place. So this is why I'm not immediately jumping onto every single decentralized platform. I've jumped on them in the past, but we've kind of discovered one big problem, which is not just hosting the content. I think hosting the content, the tech part of how to host that content and putting a hash on a blockchain, that's kind of the easy part. But the hard part is how to actively get people to use said platform, and more importantly as well, how to allow that the content to be discovered. How do you do content discovery? I mean, there was a saying that goes, if a tree falls in the forest but no one's there to hear it, would it make a sound? And that's exactly the case of uploading a video. If you upload a video to a platform that there's no one on and there's no one to share it and it's hard to access, does it really count? I mean, is that what we really want? Or do we want a platform that is like YouTube, that has a lot of users on it and really good content discovery, so people constantly come back to that platform and discover better and better content? And I believe that we want the leader. I believe we actually want a full alternative to YouTube. And the sad fact is that there's so many challenges to creating that. And I think the next step in 2020 is to identify some of those challenges going forward, be realistic about the goals, about what we're trying to achieve with a said decentralized platform, and try to retain users maybe of a certain niche, so that way people constantly come back. One of the biggest issues right now that I'm facing is kind of, I've used decentralized platforms in the past, but kind of the number of people going there decreases over time. That retention rate is low. And as a result, it becomes harder and harder to justify publishing on that platform. So anyways, those are some musings for the future. And I think the challenges ahead is pretty great. But at the same time, now that centralized entities, they've reared their heads, and a simple algorithm change can silence huge communities, we know that there's something that has to be done. So I'll leave on this hopeful note, guys. I'm also going to make a new video coming up soon about the biggest events of 2019. So like kind of the year-end review of what we have achieved this year, some challenges that lie ahead, and what we can learn, the biggest learnings from 2019. So make sure you're subscribed to this channel. Yeah, that's really important now. And make sure and double check that you're subscribed. Apparently, some people got unsubscribed automatically by YouTube. And make sure you click that notification bell to get notified of new videos. That really matters with content discovery. So anyways, make sure you do those two things, and I'll catch you in the next video. See you soon.